classic heroes. But at the same time, Kuka was also playing Nature's Prophet today in those same games because Sam H was on the Bat Rider, and Prophet's also a pretty classic Sam H hero. So
there's a lot
either way,
a lot of variables is what you're telling me.
I tells you.
Yep. All right, well, we will get things started. We'll see if these teams can get these wards down. Already one defensive ward placed here for the Radiant. Spotting any sort of rotations coming into their jungle. Raging Potato might be the one to be spotted, but he doesn't have a ward, so he shouldn't be putting himself in that position. But they will already spot out RR rotating towards mid. There's a ward here in a nice little spot. Won't be spotted either. So a lot of vision placed on both sides of the map. One side, the left side for the Dire, right side for the Radiant, interestingly enough. So we're kind of cutting the map in half in terms of the vision. I don't know how important that is or relevant, but I thought it was cool.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be Monkey versus Bat. Top lane. A little bit of help from the Bane. And what's a Bat's life going to be like? That's the real question. Not the an offlaner we get to see too often.
It doesn't look great. Doesn't look very good.
Silencer, and is this yeah, this Jakiro. He's going safe lane.
Yeah, this doesn't look good.
No, that's doesn't say. I mean, at least you're not like Faceless Void or something, I guess, where like it's damage over time, and it doesn't really matter which way you're taking the damage with the Aphotic Shield. But wouldn't be too shocked to see a potential Iron Talon. I guess it depends on how much effort they get from the Shaker into the bottom lane. So we'll start with the first block. Help Bimbo a bit. This is what those early shrines being taken away inside the base, a little bit of a nerf to Shaker. And like those little lane blocks, same thing with Enigma too. You're supposed to like do these things and then still come back with full mana instead you have to waste a clarity like he just did.
Yeah. Still though, it is going to keep the wave nice and pushed in for Raging Potato. Although this is going to be a battle of the range creeps, which is always interesting. Who's going to get it first? Oh, they're just going to hit each other. I mean, I'm in for that too. I'm totally down. Raging Potato's like, yeah, sure. And then he gets bashed once. The Orb of Venom, the Silencer already just chunking him with glaives. It's great. A good time to be had down to this bottom lane, let me tell you. Let me tell you, Trent. What else is happening is there's a Fisher block on the Raven. Luckily, the stun didn't hit. He'll Doppelganger. He's going aggressively into Cartman, who will eat a tree and turn. Thinking about turning and right-clicking a little bit, but RR doesn't get the disable. In the meantime, top lane, some more action being had as young Cuckoo, a.k.a. Cuckoo, has rotated up to provide some assistance for the Bat Rider. So I think this is pretty good for TNC, all things considered. Maybe I'm wrong about this.
Well, they're trying to do some sort of like a lane swap scenario, I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll see.
Like Tim's is just farming bottom, so someone's coming back down.
Yeah,
here,
I was
not Jakiro.
concerned about that. I'm like, is this what they had intended? I'm not sure. I guess it's not bad to give these heroes some experience and some farm at the beginning of the game, and then eventually give whoever you want the rest of it later on down the road.
Monkey King is set to have a pretty shit game, if I'm being frank, Mott.
Well,
Bat Rider hunting after you, flying all over.
Let me remind you of Gabby's game in the first game. He rotated like 3 or 4 times, didn't get much farm, did all right. So
yeah, but then there's also a Spirit Breaker.
That's true.
There's a lot of heroes that I would not want to play against, and Tim's he's core Spirit Breaking down here.
Dude, he's in there. I think is this a kill? No bash?
Supports?
Oh my God, he walked away. He maybe should not have done that, but that's fine. I don't know.
What?
He walked away as the kill was happening.
That Orb of Venom was
yeah, they thought it was going to take him. He was like 10 HP or something.
That
play till
really
the whistle,
weird.
boys. Play till the whistle.
Yeah, that was a play to the whistle moment. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. There's no brown boots on this guy.
He's just going to have to walk all the way back. Raging Potato's not having a great time. But you know what? He'll deal with it, and he'll be fine.
RR's going to come and steal the wave, though.
Gotcha. He might die if he's not careful. 1437s, again. The glaives, they don't feel great. He's going to kill this illusion? No, I guess not.
I mean, he can only hit one. Genius.
Oh, the charge,
the
though.
Delta split,
Maybe,
though.
but if this charge works out, does he have a Fisher? Yeah. A good effort. Maybe we'll get the creep wave back.
Double up the wave, though.
Yeah, it's going to push out.
And they're missing a whole wave into their tower right now.
All
and
this
they still
farm.
have 2 cores? Question mark up here?
Yeah, I think the question mark is warranted, man.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's like, what's Trent talking about? I think this is a pretty warranted
They're
question
trying to
mark.
run down Gabby, though.
Oh,
but-
good Nightmare steal back, though, from Young Cuckoo, but Sam H just takes too much damage with the Brain Sap and the tower, not to mention the creeps hitting him. So, Gabby will live. He will be fine. In the meantime, bottom lane, Raging Potato is not fine. He continues to get bashed. The charge will come through. They need a couple more hits. Maybe they get the kill this time. Oh, my God, it almost happened again, but Tim's made sure of it this time. He played till the whistle, and he was rewarded with a goal.
First blood for your safe lane Spirit Breaker.
Yeah. Those of you that are wondering.
Tim's finally getting the role he deserves. Complete carry, all the gold he could ever ask for.
He got called up.
This should be a thing.
There's a lot of
Getting
sports
a
references.
mega
in here.
early 6 Spirit Breaker and you just run it stuff. I mean, I guess that's what people tried to do with like offlane Spirit Breaker, but Na'Vi was the only one that ever saw a lot of success with it with General.
Yeah. But
Bring back Na'Vi Spirit Breaker.
he's
I'm
having
okay
a good
with that.
time. He's having a pretty good time. He's level 4-ish.
And these two are still just hanging out.
They are
I missed
shutting
a
down.
memo or something.
They're
here.
shutting down this Monkey King. Let's be honest. 17 last hits. Well, actually,
I mean,
they're
they only
splitting the
combined for
CS.
17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that this was going way worse for Execration. I am wrong. But I suppose they are still harassing pretty effectively.
Well, RR is going to try and do something mid, but I'm not sure. Well, okay, he's already used the doppelganger.
Pretty low. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, no. You hate to see it. But this will give some room for Raging Potato bottom as 1437 TP's out. Curse of
Bash.
Avernus battle. Can he get more? More bashes? And he doesn't look so lucky. He's going to buy a TP scroll.
Dude, he's got treads.
There we go. Oh, Sandwich got a kill.
Yeah, it's all right. Who cares about that? We just want to watch the bashes. And again,
A little bit, yeah. Oh, but there's the
come
Fisher.
on.
Sam H still
No, you know he's
alive.
not
The
getting
tower
it.
hits. Tim's. Are you kidding? Can you guys pick a side? Can you pick a fight for me, please? That was my bad. Sam H will escape.
Did you leave?
I left. I was looking.
I told
God,
you.
I left again.
I told you.
That is some
Did you just
triggering
miss the top
observing.
one
Yeah,
now?
that is some triggering observing
Dude,
on my
I'm
part.
literally using a Steam controller right now, and I just caught all of these.
Congratulations.
You should be hating yourself. My
Professional
arm was getting
observer,
a little
guys.
sore.
Professional observer here. It's not like I do this for a living or anything. Dude, I'll blame it on the what 10 a.m. I don't know what even time it is, but it's pretty early. Anyway, we miss a couple of kills here and there. Tim's gets the one bottom. They got a kill onto the Jakiro top, along with Gabby going down from Sam H, who in turn almost died himself, with the exception that he was able to get away at the last moment there. So that's what you missed. Nothing too critical. You saw most of it anyway. We'll just go with that. I'll make excuses
like
for
that.
myself.
There you go. That's the spirit.
A typical American thing to
That's
do.
what you're my main man, Mott.
Yeah.
You got it all on lock. What about this mid lane? I haven't been here other than that weird interaction where he didn't Fisher. Level 7, 41 last hits.
He's doing pretty well.
Damn.
The 5.
Oh,
the
top
bit-
lane, Mott,
I
top
got it.
lane.
I got it. Good boundless strike coming out. Tim's the charge is canceled. I don't know. They don't know what to do now. Cuckoo stayed way too long. Gets Starstorm. The double hit comes out along with the auto attacks. And here comes Gabby. The tree dance comes in. Tim's is in trouble. He's got the charge. He will, in fact, not
nice.
charge away. The Nightmare from Lumic comes in perfect timing. Now the Starstorm will come. They'll take off the Nightmare. They'll take it off completely. And Cartman will find himself another kill in the top lane. So 2 down. Perhaps a bit of a hefty dive coming in from TNC. And 2 quick kills going over to Execration's side.
I don't really know what's going on with Cuckoo this game. He's just going back top. What's happening?
I don't think he knows what's going on with this game.
Like 1437 now is gonna be able to get 6 down bottom. It's such a I haven't opened the net worth, but it must be really even.
The experience is all over
like
the
in
place.
terms of like the heroes, I guess I mean across the Radiant, but not really. It's just Spirit Breaker's pretty high up there.
I know, yeah.
In fact,
For all
he's
intents and
rich,
purposes, he's the one.
He is I'm the carry now.
Yeah.
It's happened.
I'm okay with having a Spirit Breaker carry. I want this guy to see the light of day again instead of just being this glorified stunner in the 4 position role. Oh, great, you can stun people. You got the global thing. Cool. Nobody wants
Top lane.
that. I got it. The dual breath comes out. The tree dance will come. I'm really glad you're going to say that every time. And they almost get the courier. Boundless Strike will come out, but there's the Ice Path to follow up. He does have 4 sticky napalm stacks on him. Good Fisher. A lot of heroes. Raven is diving deep, and Gabby, he might be okay. He's going to have the wand charges, but more dual breath, more auto attacks coming in, and Raven will secure the kill. Now they're turning the attention. They've got the Ice Path. Actually, the Flame Break pushed him out of it, but it didn't really matter. They get the kill anyways. In the meantime, Lumic and Cartman come up, and they get the kill. Lumic's going to go for the TP. Raven is out of mana, doesn't have much to work with else. Cartman's still looking for perhaps an arrow, something along those lines. Sam H getting auto attack down. Leap forward, Starstorm. It's a double kill. Cartman coming in and finding these big kills, these big turnarounds after TNC go for the hefty dives in the top lane.
This is one crazy game. I mean, we just have like full out aggressive heroes. Spirit Breaker's still near the top of the net worth, and he's once again just charging out bottom, trying to punish Bimbo before he hits 6, and he's not quite there. This man's got his treads. He might as well buy a Mask of Madness or something.
How far away is he? He's pretty far from 6.
Oh, this is going to give 6 to Sam H, too. He can smoke up after this, go for a lasso
that's
play.
a dead... Ooh. Oh. No,
this would be a shocking
no way. No, the charge comes out. That should be it. The Aphotic Shield was not there. The arrow will hit. They rotate a lot of heroes down here. Sam H is he's gonna die. Yeah, he got 6, but he died for it again. Tim's might be in trouble. Fisher's up and through. They have the enchant totem. RR wants this so bad, and it looks like he's gonna get it. They have the range drop, but it's not gonna save him as he comes in with the Fisher, followed up by the enchant totem. And yet another kill coming the way. But they are putting pressure on this tier 1 tower mid. Again, young Cuckoo throwing up that liquid fire, and back and forth we go, Trent.
Young Cuckoo.
I'm gonna call him that.
The new strat now. We're off the old E-home shenanigans. Young TNC.
He's calling himself that.
I could cheer for Young Raven.
Is that what he is? Young Raven, or is it just Raven? Raven 21.
For now, he's just
Raven. Hashtag 21.
Yeah. That's pretty young. Anything with a hashtag.
It's hip. Don't forget about the number. The hashtag is hip. That's where it's at.
All right, well, at least there's a level 6 Alyssa Baden now. Figure charges his way back down bottom to his lane.
Cartman
the carry hero
wants to fight so bad, and he will get the arrow to start it all off. And here comes the Fiend's Grip. There's the global to follow up. So 1437 saving Tim's for now. Here comes the Firefly. Doesn't have the lasso, but the charge through cancels the TP, and they're still looking for more. The Fisher comes out, should save the Murata, but maybe not these other 2 heroes. They will have the Nether Strike to blow up one. Can they chase further? Raging Potato in some trouble, and it looks like the Aphotic might save him. No, the Flame Break pushes him forward, and now they have to figure, do we dive this? And yes, they will. They've got the illusions. Stick charges will go. He's got another Aphotic. He can't get it off in time. The double kill comes out. Dude, this is crazy. Sam H.
The rain drops. Helping him out.
Nah, he's fine. He sees Raven. He's like, nah. No thanks.
Oh, my God. Oh, mid lane arrow just narrowly misses young Cuckoo. What is going on? I can't believe Tim's right there. That was crazy. The way that he stopped, too, before he got fissured, he definitely deserved to die in that engagement.
Young Cuckoo.
Oh, too much of a bait.
Can they get this kill? Leap forward coming in. He doesn't have the Nether Strike. He needs a bash. I don't think he's going to get it. The Echo Slam comes in just to stop him. The arrow sailing through will miss. And Tibbs will survive probably because of it. You know, he got that Ancient Thunderhide, though. That's all that matters. What?
I don't know. These heroes are just everywhere. No one's farming.
Is there a gentleman's agreement to play a clowny game of Dota 2?
That's what it feels like. But this is the winner of this goes to the semifinals.
There's a lot on the line here.
Got to get your way into a battle with Fnatic.
Yeah.
I suppose this is the mindset you need to be in to defeat Eternal Envy at Dota. So both teams are just prepping their way there, you know?
What is the best way to beat EE Sama? Let me figure.
I believe it was Envy who said chaos is a ladder. I'm pretty sure that was his
quote.
That
was his quote for sure.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Exactly his quote.
Yeah. Perfect.
Littlefinger might have misquoted him. Or stole the quote, or better yet. But
where's my Jakiro at? What's going on with my young Cuckoo?
Dude,
he's catching up.
He's got he's Tranquil's Bracer. He's on his way, man.
Oh, that's another strike.
You know who's also on his way? RR. To hell.
To the fountain. Oh, that's harsh. Mott.
What?
The fountain, bro. How do you know he's going to hell? Come on, man. They take that pretty seriously in the Philippines. You gotta watch out.
Well,
TNC, they're like blessing up before every tournament. I see the tweets.
Bless up.
Yeah, you better watch it. All right.
Oh man, this game that's what it is. They're blessing up before they get going.
Teammate's gonna grab the wave.
By the way, I want to let everybody know we're playing in Japan. Thought that would be
true.
important to know.
Yes, that is how bad the servers are right now. We literally could not connect to the normal Singapore servers or anything.
It's quickly becoming...
And had to set to Japan. Maybe
chaotic.
that's what's happening.
The Japanese server? I don't think it's that big of a difference.
Well, no, but I mean, that's what's gotten into them.
What, they just start playing
I
like...
didn't actually mean
this is an anime now, or what's going on here? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Everyone just wants a big comeback story.
I mean, I could see the appeal.
Like, if Cuckoo somehow gets gold like he normally does in a game, it's a comeback story at this point.
He's got to get to level 20 first, and then he's in. Tim's is in trouble. That is an arrow connecting on the tip of the Fisher, where he is caught. Global will come out. This is kind of tough. He can maybe turn this here. They've got the lasso. They're going to charge it. Tim's is still very low. He's going to get dropped down by Gabby. Slapped up. There's the Echo Slim to follow up the Ice Path. Macro Power. This is a lot of damage from Cuckoo. Maybe he get the gold after all. They've got 2. Raging Potato's getting low. Bar time's already done, but they can outlast this fight. Raging Potato back up to pretty much full health after the borrowed time. Did that arrow almost hit somebody?
Just narrowly missed.
Right.
Nice dodge by 1437.
So the way that fight started was pretty good, but TNC just don't have the damage yet, I don't think. Was Raven even there? He was, right? He just didn't do anything. Ice Path coming in, Doppelganger down. There's going to be the dual breath as well. Gabby in trouble. Boundless Strike coming through, but they've got the Nether Strike as well. Good Starstorm, a lot of damage. Gabby's still alive. They keep throwing up the mist coils, and Tim's might fall again, chasing through his Cartman, and Tim's has no way out. Cartman no, he does have a way out. The Juke of the Tree Line, the Quelling Blade. Tim's, they know where he is. They've pinged him numerous times, but he'll make it through. I thought he was dead there. I did not think of the Quelling Blade, and they still get the 2 kills in the process for TNC. Oh, Tim's. He's showing his stuff. He's got the chance to shine on this carry, quote unquote.
Carry Spirit Breaker.
Carry Spirit Breaker. I don't know what's happening. Just let me be hype man. That's all I want to be. Oh, Light of Heaven.
There it is.
There it is. Now we know it's a real game of Dota 2.
Japan server now.
I wonder if he knows it's a meme. I wonder.
Well, I've been told that people have notified him, and he's aware that he does it. And
Light
it's
of
a big
Heaven
joke,
has to be one of my favorite people, I think, in all of Dota. I know that that's saying a lot, but the dude's awesome. He's a walking legend, a living meme in game.
Do you know what his name is right now in pubs? Do you see what it shows up in the lobby?
I think I saw it earlier.
It's something hilarious.
Can you?
It's like
I can look at it.
Winner and Vice TI winner. That's what he's tagged up at.
You gotta hold it down for the EU homies. I don't know.
Thanks, Mon.
He said hi to me in a lobby one time. It was great. I didn't say hi to him first or anything. He was like, "Hi, Mont." I'm like, "Oh, my life's complete."
Yeah, that's a pretty good time to have your life complete.
I don't know if you're making fun of me or not. I can't tell.
No, I am. It's Light of Heaven.
Someday
Legendary
you'll get there,
Wind
Trent.
Ranger player. Back when it
See,
wasn't
that's
called
the
something
thing.
lame like Wind Ranger.
Wind Ranger.
Yeah.
Slacks is still salty about that to this day. I think I've heard him say it on numerous occasions, but anyway.
Copyright's a bitch.
Yeah, it sure is. We have a smoke gang coming in. There is now a blink tagger for Samh. You might be confused. There's a Dota game happening. Lumic is going to have the Moonlight Shadow. They'll drop the sentry. Oh, no, the Fade time. Now the immediate Nightmare counter. They will deward. A nice little sentry there in that regard. Gabby, Boundless Strike coming in, only hits on one. There's the Brain Step to follow up the arrow coming through, and it hits perfectly onto Raven, so he's out of the fight for a couple of seconds at least. The charge still in, but Gabby's in trouble. Flame Break, now the Nether Strike pushback. There's the global as the Fiend script comes in. They've got the Ice Path coming through. The Mask of Madness. Tim's is in there, but there's the Fisher. They will take down one. They want more. Can they get anybody else jumping through? They still have the lasso, and they'll find Gabby. They're not going to charge at him. Now Raven comes through. They get the double kill. They've got the charge. They've got the Ice Path, but uh-oh. Tim's is in trouble. One more auto attack, and Cartman will get the kill. He's done a lot of damage this game, and he continues to do so as the PL Raven might need to back up, but so too will Young Cuckoo. Meanwhile, Diffusal going to work on Raging Potato. Needs to be careful. A lot of his mana already gone. Raven getting turned down. Good Ice Path coming back in. And we'll have the silence coming through, but they still have that borrowed time. He'll pop it now instantly, getting back up in some HP. They'll use another Diffusal charge coming in. Here comes that Spirit Lance one more. The huge Macro Power doing some serious work. Samh still. He's using the Firefly. He's back into the fray. Everybody is solo from TNC. The Ice Path, it misses
what?
Young Cuckoo.
What?
No, no.
Wait, what? That was a Marana, right?
It was.
What's
And
Japan,
she's home.
Japan server.
Japan.
Japan server.
Can we just yell that out anytime something like that happens?
I think that's what that was.
In every game from now on.
Yeah.
Japan.
Jeez. Well, the Mask of Madness is pretty slick. I like it. Clearly, they were saying that this is an important hero for our game. They don't have that much stuff to counter it, but tell ya, Shaker, he's slaying it so far.
Yeah,
Got himself the Blink Dagger. He had so many good plays during that fight.
Yeah, he's
How
single-handedly
about that Echo
keeping
to
these
stop the
fights pretty
charge?
even. I didn't see that one,
That
sadly.
was nice.
All right, well, I'm sure it was good. But Cartman as well, doing a very good job in terms of the damage he's pumping out. He's a full Manta style now. We are going to see Gabby going back into the Battle Fury, though. We saw this earlier today, and he's going to go for it again. So he realizes he needs to be a little bit more involved in the late game, and he's not really done too much. You know the hero I'm a little worried about, or two heroes I'm a little bit worried about. You guess them, Trent? Possibly?
Is it Jakiro
Yeah.
and someone?
Yeah.
Is it a bad?
No.
Who is it?
It's the Spirit Breaker.
Oh, why are you worried about the Spirit Breaker? Don't be worried about Tim.
He's had
things on lock.
He's had Shred's Mask of Madness for like the past 5 minutes, and he's about to die again. Ooh.
All right. Well, fair enough. That's a pretty good reason. But that's because he's giving up space to his Jakiro.
Ah, of course. Well, how could I forget? You need to give up space to your Jakiro in this game. Here's why I'm not worried, though. Raven 21 is pretty farmed. He is building Blink, which is interesting.
Hashtag 21.
Hashtag 21, sorry.
Don't you go disrespecting the name. Thank you.
Sorry, Raven.
Continue.
Raven, hashtag 21. Sam H, ooh. See, that's the arrow noise there. The one you just heard.
Ooh. Just replace all Dota noises with that. Ooh.
We can make this a thing. You don't want that. All right. We have a 2K net worth lead as we try to rein it back in for Execration 20 minutes into the game. So far as what's been an action-packed first game. Back and forth. Net worth-wise, it's been peaks and valleys all over the place. TNC had the lead for a long while. Mostly valleys.
That's what this game's felt like.
Mostly Japan server.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been some big plays. There's been some big combos. The globals from the Silencer from 1437, they've done a pretty good job of stopping whatever sort of follow-up Execration's been trying to put together with like a Fiend's Grip, Echo Slam, something like that. So we've seen these kind of like weird 5-on-5 engagements break out where one team is running, the other team engages, then the re-engage happens, and it's kind of awkward. We have yet to see that, I think, full 5-on-5 engagement. 1437 going to get forced away. Nicely done as Jakiro has his newly minted Force Staff. That's what happens when you get space from your Tim's Spirit Breaker.
That's right. It's only a 2K lead for the Dire, too. It's really nothing at this point.
Monkey King. This tree's got a little dangerous. I thought he blinked aggressively there for a second, and I got real worried for Raven. Hashtag 21.
Thank you. You can see where a lot of this gaff comes from. Like, look at Silencer versus the Bane. It's like, oh, Silencer's got log gold. That seems good, but that top chart, those cores, they're pretty rich over there on the Dire. Really only the supports where they're a little bit weak.
Yeah.
And I'd rather have some richer cores, of course.
They have the Midas for Raging Potato. He's building into a Lotusaur, which makes a lot of sense.
He's in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, he really is, huh?
Yeah. Lassoed up. Easy pick. Don't have the best tower siege.
Yeah, I was going to say, can they push this?
Cuckoo marches up here, they can.
Oh, he's on his way, buddy.
He's trying to hang back for any sort of a rotation coming through near the shrine, but...
Well, they see Bimbo up here, and they're like, okay, maybe we can get away with this. I think Tim's is going to stay around so he can cancel any TP.
Now back bottom.
This is a bit dangerous. The tower's not going down as fast as they would have liked it to. Arrow's coming through.
Long arrow.
Raven will sidestep it swiftly.
And they've had this ward up here now, too. So, Bane's, yeah.
Hey, countered. You have a Monkey King on your team. There's a good chance there is a Tinker Ward somewhere, i.e. Monkey Ward. All right. That'll be taken care of. And back we go to farming for the most part. But like you mentioned, the cores of Execration, pretty rich. Everybody getting up there. The Battle Fury is starting to pay off for Gabby. They have the Midas on the Abaddon, who, again, he decided not to go Lotus Orb. He's going into Radiance instead.
Okay. Sounds good.
I can get down with that.
We're getting there. We've been playing a bit of Clown Dota for a while. Doesn't look like this thing's ending anytime soon. Might as well grab Radiance.
Smoke into walk past each other. That's always
yeah, that's gonna be very disappointing for the Dire. I don't think they're gonna find anything. Maybe if Tim's comes to meet his team.
They can. Oh,
might
well, they got
charge
the
a
courier, so.
Oh.
There's that. Died over here. DP in for Rage Potato. He'll pop the Shrine to get some mana back to work with. In the meantime, Tim's is coming in. Long way away.
Charging the Mirana.
And they're going to try to fight this here. Arrow's going to come through. Echo Slam. It's only onto 1 for now. Fisher comes through as well. Raven's jumping in. They've got the charge. Here comes the global as well. Manta style out. Cartman might be in trouble. They're leaving. The charge cancels the TP, though. They've already taken down 1. Can they get more? And it looks like absolutely they can. Raven coming in, doing work. RR will fall. He'll get a double. Rage Potato, he's got the ultimate running. They've got the Fiend's Grip, though. Lumic is going to work here. The Ice Path misses again. Young Cuckoo, it doesn't matter, though. Raven finds the triple. Can he get the Ultra? And can he get the Rampage? Raging Potato in trouble. It will go down to an illusion. No! They actually get the kill on Raven. It's a 3-for-4 trade.
Oh,
no, it's
Gabby.
a 4-for-4. Gabby just walks up slowly and hits him with the stick. And now looking for more. Young Cuckoo on the run. He's got the force. Gabby's got the boundless strike, though, and he's ready to fight. Jingu Mastery. The TP will come. Gabby, does he have the damage? He does not. It will be a 4-for-4. Ceremonially goes into a tree shortly thereafter. So that was quite the fight. And
such a good time to win a fight. You just bought a Battle Fury, and you just kind of show up and clean up an engagement like that.
and
And give him so much gold to work with. How funny was that TP cancel on RR, though? Oh, by the way, he's still chasing. Nah, he's going to be okay.
Gabby's just fine.
But that charge was like, yeah.
It came all the way around. I remember I watched the beginning of that charge.
It like Wanted or something.
I was watching the beginning of that charge, and I'm like, where did this guy come from at the end of it? But I don't know if Raven survives there, if the Fiend's Grip is canceled earlier. Perhaps not. Young Cuckoo had a chance at it with the Ice Path, but he couldn't quite find the hero, the Bane, that is to say. And it ends up costing them. Maybe not that, but Raven does go down in the fight. So, and that's the biggest hero. And again, like you mentioned, Gabby comes in there. He just got his Battle Fury. He cleans up, and now he's got a full BKB.
I thought that fight was going to go really well for the Radiant, too, because they initiated on top of 1-4-3-7, and then the nice 4-staff save again from Cuckoo is what allowed them to get the global silence off in the first place. And so stuff was really starting to look pretty slick for them, but in the end, it was the Dire that took it, and now big golden fusion, 6k lead. Bimbo has finished up the Radiant's recipe. It's flying on the Courier. And it's going to be hard for them to catch up at this point with a Battle Fury Monkey King and a Radiance Abaddon, but with the Diffusal Blade, definitely a chance they can just win these fights, especially if they burn all the mana on Bimbo like this.
It's just gone. Oh, after he uses the Aphotic, it's gone. But they're not in any mood to fight or chase. They're peacing out.
I mean, that's like without even the real Monkey King.
They've got the scan.
Or, PL, rather.
Are they going to sit here? They've got the Tim Shadow Blade, or rather Shadow Amulet. They're in a good spot. They're going to charge. They will have vision of Gabby, who is going to get caught, stunned down from the tree line. They've got the lasso, the Nether Strike, the Macro Power, the Global. They've used a lot for this kill, but it is a kill nonetheless.
Yeah.
What
He's
else
the
could
top net worth. That's
look
worth.
at they know RR is here, and they're looking for more. Lumix in trouble. Fisher will come through. The dust is up. He's silenced as well with the last word. They've got the urn ticking down on him, and they'll find a second, and they'll probably find a third as well, as Raging Potato is perhaps a little too far out. The arrow will come through. It'll hit an illusion. Doesn't really matter that much. But Raven is getting ticked down. Back to full HP is Raging Potato. Cartman might come in. Here's the buyback. They're going to try to turn this. Raven is already gone. Now here comes the Echo Slap. The illusions! No, RR, you were playing so well, but they will still at least get one kill out of this. Maybe Tim's, and it is going to be him. Cartman will leap away in time. The last word, Arcane Curse. They've got the Fiend's Grip. Raven on the high ground. The arrow coming through. They'll find Sam H. They're diving too deep here. Execration. And even they get the help from the Centaur. But Raven #21 will be able to get away. TNC will disengage. They did force out a buyback. They got a little bit of a fight win there. But perhaps a bit too far of the chase.
That buyback was painful.
Yep. That Echo. They at least got Tim's out of the, him buying back, I suppose.
I can't even tell if he was trying to blink on someone specifically, or if he thought that the real PL was in there. I think he was trying to blink somewhere and it just got canceled. But
that sounds about right. Japan.
Not good. Japan. Fair enough. How about Spirit Breaker? His oh, it's done. Okay, there it is. Now he is Dust. He is a Shadow Blade. He's his Mask Madness. He pretty much doesn't need anything. He'd like to have a BKB maybe. Actually, it's not even that good this game. It's like really only good against the Shaker.
All right.
He's pretty much good to go.
RR is not good. Oh, he's fine. Good blink from that Atos. He didn't have vision, so that Oh. Leave it to me to find somebody getting killed. Probably the biggest kill of the game. Right at this point, anyway.
Well, I was watching that charge too. So
Yeah.
when it was going down, so there you go.
All right.
So they just nightmare into arrow.
Yeah, it looks like it. They just blew him away. We have the tier 2 tower under siege from a double damage Monkey King who will slap that bad boy down. And work on perhaps getting some pressure to the tier 3. So that's one of the first tier 2s to go down. That's the one bottom of their own. Tim's is on the run currently from a few heroes, including RR, who has an Invis rune. He charges right as RR was about to get to him. And
I can tell you who we have not seen a lot of today.
Who's that?
Roche.
Yeah, it's been kind of a quiet Roche day. Maybe
Yeah,
he had one
he's
game
just-
with like 3 of them.
He's pretty lonely, I think.
He's allowed to be. He should be.
But no really heroes in there. Yeah, they're scanning and throwing arrows, but they're long gone.
I mean, what do we have in terms of Roshing on both sides here?
Donata.
Not much. There's not even a medallion, I don't think. So there's that. Also, you have a PL, which is not great to begin with. Nice path.
Chikiro core.
Well, let's turn
Bat Rider
into
core.
a 9K lead pretty quickly, seemingly out of nowhere.
Yeah, they just have 3 heroes that farm really fast now. They have Radiance, they have the Battle Fury Monkey King, and then they have a Mirana.
Always
Whereas
classic.
the Radiant team, they have PL. He can farm kind of quick. Bat Rider doesn't farm that fast. I mean, he can, sort of, but he's kind of roaming around, trying to find picks. He's scared about these rotations that have been flying through the jungle. He doesn't want to get, like, dunked on top of a wave or something, especially when RR is doing sneaky stuff like this. He's waiting for someone to come top right now.
Yeah, they might, but it's going to be a while. Yeah, Roche really is not a priority for either of these teams. I mean, even with the slow Roshing lineup, you still had time probably to find Roche at some point in this game. But anyway, that's not
Likely a
important.
ways away. Probably when Monkey King gets some item that he can help do it with.
That's so. He's not going for it anytime soon, it looks like. What is he building
He's
into?
getting Lincoln's probably.
Okay, I was going to say, he's an Ultimate Orb, but what is he building into? Lincoln's would be the solid choice. Lumic, Shadow Amulet, see you later. Did you just keep doing this?
Got no cooldown, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's...
It's got a fade time though.
yeah,
and it
exactly.
breaks
That's the
instantly,
thing. That's
so.
why it's balanced. Well, more than balanced. If only.
All right. Well, he got his PL, but no good chance for a dunk. My King wasn't quite close enough to combo up with it, and looks like they are thinking about a clear into a smoke here for the Radiant. No, maybe they don't have a smoke on them.
And TNC need to get something to
Oh, yeah,
work
they
here.
do.
They've got to find a pick or two to get things a little bit more in their court now, down 11K.
There they go. So they're showing Spirit Breaker mid and starting a smoke. They're kind of hoping they'll be like, oh, well, they
Oh,
can't
look at
be
this.
smoking
They need
without
detection.
Spirit Breaker.
No. He was standing in the middle of the lane. It was a good
Yeah.
effort.
Bold attempt, but he tanks the smoke. That's not the kind of kill that's going to get you back in this game.
Yeah, agreed.
Because, as we've said, they don't really have anything to kill Roche with, or, like, what are they going to do now that he's dead? They're going to kill, like, 3 waves, then go back to their side of the river? Okay,
Got
cool.
a little bit more farm, guys. Oh, that's a Greaves. So,
Yeah, go on
Greaves are up.
silence.
Do they have anything else? Are they getting like a Lotus Orb or anything? I guess not.
Don't think so. I don't think anyone has enough money for that stuff. No.
That's fair. It's not really that big of a concern. They're still winning fights without it, or rather getting farm anyway.
Well, they have pretty good heroes for finding the silencer anyway. It's like
True.
either a Batten runs in and starts a fight in a poor situation anyway, so like there could be an awkward silence. You can just kind of like punch the silencer. They've had to force staff him so many times. The Monkey King can spawn him from the tree line, things like that. And there it is right there. So, no more lassos. And no more nether strikes. The nether strikes are really obnoxious.
He has been getting caught by the Spirit Breaker more often than not. It's not going to be easy to bring Gabby down, I think, from here on out. And he could build into death so they could take Roche. Instead, he's building in a Butterfly. He already does a lot of damage. They really just need to win, like, one fight, and then Roche or whatever objective they want is theirs at this point. They are already up ahead 13K. They're doing a great job of keeping bottom pushed in. Yeah, Raven hashtag 21's up top, but it's not a huge deal. And they're already just going into Roche now. They don't need to worry about an objective, is what they're thinking. They already do enough damage as it is, and they're not wrong.
Please.
Although the Flame Break will push them a little bit. Ice Path to come through as well. Roche is still pretty healthy. Jumping in is not maybe the best idea, especially with Wukong's command going. Can they finish it in time? Macropyre will drop down as well. They really need this fight. BKB from Gabby, he should get the Aegis and will. No jump in. Rage Potato does take a lot of damage, but again, borrowed time is there. They will find Sam H. They'll jump on Cartman. The Lincoln Sphere is broken, and Tim's is already getting blown away. There's a lot of damage coming in. Raven is in alone. He's got to leave. He's got Blink at 3. Instead, we'll get Fiend's Grip, but there is the global to keep him alive for now. He's got the Doppelganger. Maybe they could turn on Rage Potato. He doesn't have borrowed time anymore, but I don't really think you want to fight this if you're TNC. But if you don't fight this, what are you going to fight at some point? Like, when do you fight? I guess without Aegis, but still.
Yeah, you basically hope for a scrappy engagement off of a lasso or something, so that was unlikely to end well. Would love to steal either the Aegis, or the Roche kill or the Aegis, but couldn't get either, even with that Macropyre down, sadly.
Yeah. So, I mean, they're in a rough spot right now. DNC have some work to do, and that's putting it lightly. I mean, we talk about Monkey King kind of being that interesting sort of hero. Kind of falls off, I guess you could say. Maybe Glass Cannon was the word we used earlier. But
yep,
he seems pretty farmed here.
Oh yeah, Battle Fury first, right into the Lincoln Sphere, and now he's starting to build into it. Butterfly, very good. Up against the PL.
I suppose it also helps when you have an Abaddon tanking or front line for you.
Yeah, plus he doesn't have to worry about damage items as much with the Curse of the Avernus. We saw it in the Roche pit. It does work on towers, helps them take objectives a bit quicker. They just need that little bit of breathing room to take objectives easily.
Yeah.
Killing a hero on the Radiant's a pretty good way to start it.
Well, they're making sure they get all the map control first. They've done a pretty good job of it. But I suppose we could go back to, I don't want to harp on it too much, but we could go back to the Spirit Breaker Cuckoo type deal that we had going on earlier. I mean, we could look at it and say hindsight's 2020. You know what I mean? But I liked what they were going for.
It's hard to judge.
Yeah.
I don't really, without knowing what the communications were inside the team, it's hard to tell exactly what the plan was.
Like, did they think that they were shutting them down more than they were? Were they happy with how much they shut them down? Was there a plan to transition somewhere else, but they were just always getting caught off? Because it kind of felt like they were trying to build, like, this core of heroes that were all ready to start fighting and, like, basically 5-manning before the Monkey King was going to be very effective, but they didn't seem to get there.
I think the Earthshaker did a pretty good job of stopping whatever issues that would have arose from that. And then also the Abaddon too. But here we go. Fight's going to break out. Boundless Strike. They blow away Sam H. Tim's is in, but he is in alone at this point. Another strike will come through. They're looking for Lumic. There's the global default, but Tim's is just... He's too squishy in comparison to Gabby at this point. The buyback will come through. They're looking for Raven. He is going to be able to doppelganger away, it looks like, and make it away. But they're already working on the Tier 3 tower. Wukong's command is still going at this point, so they don't want to fight into it. Now it's gone. Global's also down. Aphotic Shield. They have borrowed time in 12 along with any other abilities that might be up. Gabby's still going to work on the buildings. Rage Potato's still pretty low. Borrowed time 5 seconds, so getting pretty close. Not quite there yet. Gabby still has that Aegis to work with. They really want this Melee Rex. They should find it. Fiend's Grip will come through. No global silence. They will take down Lumic, and Young Cuckoo is fine. Tim's still in pretty deep. He's on the other side of the fight, gonna get fissured, and it looks like he should get dropped, but the Shrine comes out in time. They'll take down Cartman. Tim's is still running to the Tier 4s, and now Bimbo in trouble himself. The Firefly will come through. He's got no borrowed time, no way of surviving. He'll buy a TP scroll only to die moments after. Do they hold the range racks? They do for the moment. They'll lose the melee, they'll lose the Tier 3, but that's a lot given up for Execration. But again, the number advantage is still pretty big for Execration at this point, and they're looking for more. They're about to find Sam H. He's about to get jumped on. They have Echo Slam. They want to wait for something bigger. Cuckoo is nearby.
Yeah, Raven was the dream, but they'll take Sam H.
Yeah, he is going to get dropped. Boundless Strike, 1 auto attack, cleans him up.
Just a little bit left there.
All right, well.
Buyback from Tim's was pretty painful, too. Now any of his progression is very stalled. Butterfly, Mjolnir. Terrifying items coming up for the Dire.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, it's just the number advantage again for Execration. Getting all the buildings that they did. It's getting rough.
It looks like they have one more chance, maybe, when the Heart's done on the PL, honestly.
it is possible that he just kind of does PL things and single-handedly wins a fight. So he picks it up.
I could see it happening.
Oh, we've seen it before.
And we'll... Oh, Echo Slam onto Young Cuckoo. The arrow will fly through, and it does hit. The Fisher hits, actually, and the Boundless Strike to FOB too. The arrow missed, actually, but it doesn't really matter. They had enough lockdown without it. And there's that Aegis. All right. We aren't done yet. Not with this first game, anyway.
Man, Karma attacks fast.
Yeah.
That plus 50 damage as well. Talents of Mirana are just so good. Really helped this hero out. Charge will pop Gabby's Lincolns. Not that he cares.
No, not really.
He says, oh, hey, they have a ward here.
And they have 46 seconds without Young Cuckoo to worry about. So that's Macropire, Ice Path, all that good stuff gone. And they'll try to force their way into the Tier 3 tower.
All right, good luck, Bat Rider.
Yeah, it's kind of on him, isn't
Save
it?
our team.
Yeah, good lasso is what they need. That's easier said than done. Wukong's command looking to cover the push, and it looks like it will.
They're double Lincolnsing him, too.
Yeah, he's pretty safe.
Like, Mirana's just sitting there with her Lincolns clicked over the Monk King right now, I'm sure. And it's not even going to matter.
Sam H is dead.
That's
Charge
dead.
coming through, already too late. Raven's getting in there, and maybe he can do something. They've got the global. The BKB will come out now, and they are diving in deep, but the Glimmer Cape Lotus Orb is more than enough for RR to stay alive as Raven continues the chase. Elsewhere, Cartman's diving in deep, getting kills left and right, and Raven is kind of left to his own devices. Cuckoo's even going to get chewed down by Cartman, leap forward, and Raven's still running away at this point. They will turn with the Atos. Cartman might actually be in trouble. Manson will come out. There's the Macropire. Getting a little bit low. There's going to be the Doppelganger, but the Boundless Strike to come along with it. And now have the Borrowed Time running in. Raven getting towards that shrine. Still a lot of damage being dealt. He's just got to have to run back towards the well. And at this point, I mean, they are doing whatever they can to stay in this. Shrines, everything. And it's still just looks like it's not enough. They're going to lose the Ranger X top two, probably.
Plus 300 aphotic shield is so good.
Yeah.
Happen to keep Mirana up there.
Can they do anything with this? The one chance they have, they've got the lasso, but it gets spelled immediately, followed up by Fiend's Grip. They've brought down Sam H. Raven's trying his best. Can't really do too much here, though. He's already got to run. Illusions, they're going to get cleared by the Battle Fury from Gabby. And coming in is Tim's. He really wants the limit. He might find it, but that might be it. Raven getting chased down on the other side. There's the Echo Slam. They'll have the Fissure. They've got the Enchant Totem. Should be enough. They will lock down the PL, and that should be the end of it. That's really their strongest hero. Good Boundless Strike. Gabby just blows him away as Tim's was charging back in. With 4 dead, no buybacks, that will be, in fact, GG, as TNC will go down 0-1 here in this best-of-3 series.
Well, I can't say I was expecting the Bat Rider after the Silencer. So, to make the Jakiro, like, a core, but not the, well, he was supposedly a core. I mean, the draft got weird at that point, right? That's when you were just like, okay, so wait, what's going on? Like, is this off lane Jakiro? And then if it's going to be, you know, the Bat is like quote unquote safe lane or whatever you're doing, some sort of a matchup where like Jakiro's fighting and maybe Bat's in a 1v1, you need like that third core to carry so much. So it has to be someone like a PL. It makes sense. But then something happens at the laning stage where now not even Jakiro's a core and the Spirit Breaker's like a half core. It felt like that they were going for some sort of a time.